Hello students. Today we are going to study about the anatomy of ear, its parts and functioning. So first of all, you should know that there are two functions which an ear can perform. First is hearing and second is to maintain the balance of the body. Right? Now coming to the anatomy, there are three parts: outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. Now, outer ear consists of pinna and a canal going inwards towards a tympanic membrane, which is called your external auditory canal or the meatus. Now, this extends into a very sensitive membrane called your tympanic membrane. From here, you have three ossicles or three bones of the middle ear. They are malleus, incus, and stapes. Remember that stapes is the smallest bone of the body. Right? Now, this stapes, it meets the inner ear at a point here that is called your oval window. Right? These semicircular canals here on the top, these form the vestibular apparatus, three semicircular canals, and here the snail-like structure, right? This forms your cochlea, right? Next, let us see the cross section of cochlea. If I want to study this part, right? So, there are two membranes, resinous membrane, right? I'm marking it in red color. And then you have the basilar membrane, another red color membrane here. This membrane will divide the cochlea into scala vestibuli, right? Remember, scala vestibuli on the top and the lower one is called scala tympani, right? Now, here on the basilar membrane here, there are many hair cells here, right? These hair cells are called organ of Corti. The apical part of these hair cells, they have stereocilia. They are your receptors, auditory receptors. They are going to touch a membrane that is called tectorial membrane, right? So, in the base you have the basilar membrane, on the top you have the tectorial membrane, right? And then we have the nerve that is cochlear nerve. Okay, now if we have to study the cochlea as a whole, right? So you can see there are two windows, round window and then you have your oval window. This is your oval window, this is your round window. Now from the middle ear, the stapes will communicate with the inner ear at a point called your oval window. This is your oval window. And then the cochlea will again connect back to the middle ear here, and this point is called round window with the scala tympani. Right? Now the blue color part, this one, this is called your bony labyrinth. And the one in the center, here in the center, right, you have your membranous labyrinth, right? Now this bony labyrinth will contain a fluid and that is called your perilymph. The membranous labyrinth will contain a fluid called endolymph. Remember, ME, that means M for membranous part, E for fluid inside called endolymph. Membranous part contains endolymph. That means the endolymph here, the yellow color fluid, this will be surrounded by your perilymph, right? Then the scala tympani, on the lower side you have scala tympani, on the upper margin you have the scala vestibuli. Now this scala tympani here, this will communicate with the middle ear again at the structure called round window, right? Now we come to the vestibular apparatus. Now vestibular apparatus, it is made up of 3 semicircular canals, right? And it is connected to the cochlea here. Now the swollen part at the base, that is called your ampulla, right? And another structure, expanded structure, you have vertical, and upon the cortex here, above the cortex, this is structure called saccule. They contain hair cells. Now article and saccule, or you can call articulus and sacculus, these both combine to form otolith organ, and this maintains the balance of the body, right? So you can see 3 canals, semicircular canals, then ampulla, the expanded part, then you have otolith organ that consists of article and the saccule, right? With this we come to the end of the anatomy of ear. My next video will be containing the mechanism of hearing of ear. Thank you.